One day, she came up to me and said, "Hi, Amara. I heard you're the cheerleading captain. When can I come for tryouts?" I wanted to tell her that we weren't open to new intakes, but I saw a chance to make life a bit miserable for her, and I took it. I gave her the hardest stunts, but she killed it. She even asked me if that was all I've got. I was angry, but not as mad as when I heard the others in the changing room saying that she was better than I was. I was sitting with Greg one afternoon, and then she comes over and says, "Hi, Greg. I'm a huge fan of yours. Can I take a picture with you, please?" Of course, Greg didn't say no, and he even asked me to take the picture. She kept holding on to him like he was her boyfriend. I couldn't take it anymore, and I told her to get her hands off him. She started crying like I was the monster, and Greg hugged her and apologized. She made faces at me as he did, and that was when I realized that she was probably sent from hell to take everything from me. Greg and I were supposed to see a movie one evening, but he canceled and said he was having a family hangout. I was bored and didn't want to stay home, so I asked my friends if we could hang out, but they said Lucy had already invited them for karaoke at a bar. I decided to join them since I wanted to see why Lucy was so great and I no longer was. I drove to the bar and noticed Greg's car was parked outside. I parked opposite the bar and called him, but he ignored all my calls. The next thing, he came out of the bar holding Lucy by the waist, and they were laughing like lovers. I got out, and when Greg saw me, he froze. I started walking towards them when a drunk driver knocked me into oncoming traffic. I got hit by a second car that kind of crushed my skull, and I became unconscious. That was what led me to my coma. I remember when I first woke up. I thought I had just woken up from a deep sleep, but I had all this medical stuff on my body and my family were excited. I asked how long I had been unconscious, and they told me 13 years.